We're back in 30.
If I had to do
Once
it all
again,
over
Gold
again,
Sound
I'd
over
do it
71
again,
via
but
with
it's
Lisa.
awesome.
Then we'll dissolve
Very good
72B
player.
and tie. Camera 2, then the 5 box. We're back in about 20.
That's your go-to guy right there.
At Mosley College Law, we won't quit until we
15.
win your case.
Standby Gold Sound over 71. Here we go.
4444.
In 10.
For legal help.
Back in 5. Standby Gold Sound.
KCRA 3 News, weekday mornings from
Here we
4 to
go.
7 a.m.
Up Gold Sound. Standby 71. Standby Lisa.
Comes first. This is
Roll 71.
KCRA
Mike
3
Lisa.
News.
Preset 72 with B. Key A. Standby 72. Mike Ty. Roll 72. Dissolve to it. Ready Camera 2 with A.
This is what it looked like along I-80
Both
earlier
mics.
this afternoon. People are already out there with their shovels
Ready
getting
two.
prepared, and the plows are working in overdrive as the snow
And
continues to fall.
take 2. We'll transition to the 5 box next. Stand by your transition.
Pick up later tonight as well with heavy rain, snow,
Both
and
mics will
gusty
stay
winds.
up.
That's right. The weather could cause some problems on the roads.
And
down trees
effect to
and
it.
Power outages also a
Mark, you can
possibility.
walk
Let's
in.
go outside
Wiping to
right
B.
now.
Full.
Here's what it looks like
TV
across
1.
Northern
Monitor to
California,
3.
Fairfield, Stockton, Sacramento, and Lake Tahoe.
Lights up on camera 1 on Mark,
We are
please.
seeing
Stand
a
by to
lot
wipe
of
B.
gray
Both mics
skies,
stay
a lot
up.
of cloud
And
cover out there. Some rain falling in some areas. You can even see some raindrops on the camera lenses.
wipe B.
Activity across
We'll
the
transition to the
board.
6
And in the
box
Sierra,
next.
We've been watching the snow move in. Here's what it looked like.
Stand
as
by the
day
transition.
progressed. As you can see at noon, the roads were
Both
clear.
mics.
When
And
we progressed 2 hours later, you could see the roads were wet, and then by 3 o'clock, visibility is down.
Effect
quite
the
a
6
bit.
box.
So we have a lot to get through on this
Camera
weather
1 with
day,
B next.
and
Stand
we're
by
gonna do
Mark.
with our team
Ready it.
reporters in the mountains and in the valley.
We also have our team of meteorologists.
Mike
here in
Mark,
the studio.
ready
Let's
1,
begin
and
with
take
KCRA
1.
3 Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan. So, Mark, what's happening right now?
Well, widespread
Kill
rain,
anchor mics.
nothing all that heavy, but
Nicely
boy,
done.
it
Back
is
to the set.
steady rain that runs from Redding
2 is a
down to
2-shot.
Modesto and points
We can advance
south.
monitor 4. We'll
In
transition
foothills,
camera 2
getting
next,
rain.
then
Now that
63.
snow level's creeping up. We do have a rain snow
Maricela
mix
has a
in
package in
areas
71.
around 4,000 feet, but that snow level is on the way up. Let me show you the last few
Thank you for
hours,
adapting the
and
camera
you
there.
can see this steady plume of moisture. This is the leading edge of that atmospheric river that we've been talking about for the last couple of days, now making its way into northern California, plowing into the west slope of the Sierra and squeezing out every drop that that atmospheric river has.
Okay,
to
so we'll
offer.
transition
Taking
back
some
to camera
closer
2
looks to
2-shot
show
next,
you
then
what's going on.
63.
Around Stockton, Modesto,
With B
steady rain,
up.
a little bit
Nah,
lighter
I need to move
just
it to
to
B,
the
don't I?
south of Modesto, but for all
12.
locations,
I'm moving
we're
stat
getting
next
about
font to B, if you could
0.05
re-queue it.
to 0.10 inches of rain per hour. So it's a nice steady rain, but not enough to overwhelm the streets or drainage or anything like that. And then as you go a little bit farther to the east, you can see that rain-snow line is creeping up. So on Highway 108, Twain Hart, for instance, where we have a rain-snow mix right now, that snow level will continue to go
Okay,
up
good
the
on
hill
2.
for the night tonight. And same thing in Arnold at 4,000 feet on Highway 4. That snow level will continue to go up.
So once
as
again,
we
we'll
go
transition
through the
camera
night.
2
Let's
next
go a
with
little
both mics,
farther
then
north in
63 with
Amador
B.
County,
From
where
63, we'll
Iona's
transmap
getting steady
61.
rain. Same thing in Plymouth, and at Pollock Pines, you have that rain snow mix, and you have chain controls up on Highway 50. In the valley, Sacramento County, as well as Yolo County, good steady rain, but again, not enough to overwhelm the streets or anything like that. It's just going to rain like this throughout much of the night. It may pick up in intensity somewhat later on tonight. Farther to the
How much
north
time does he have
along
left here?
Highway 20, Yuba City and into Butte County,
Okay.
that good steady rain. And once again, farther to the east, Grass Valley, rain
Right, stand by.
now, and
Stand by to
farther
transition
east on
camera 2
Interstate
next.
80.
Stand by
So,
both anchor
chain
mics.
controls are up now, they'll be
And
up throughout the
mics
night.
up.
Back to you.
Effect 2
Thank you, Mark.
on
And
2.
travel will be a problem in the
63
hours
with
and
B.
days ahead.
Ready
In
it.
fact, Caltrans warns it's going to get downright
Oop,
dangerous.
got
They
it.
already have crews and equipment in place to respond
Woo,
to
good
any
job.
emergencies that may pop up.
Take.
That's right. Let's go to get a check on
We'll
the
transmap
roads in the
61 with
mountains.
A. Stand by
Arriving at
Maricela.
I-80 at
Stand by your
Whitmore Grade
transmap,
right
61.
Now. You can see the cars
And
are getting through. You can kind of see the asphalt there in the tire lines. And
stand
right
by
now,
the
as Mark
transmap.
mentioned, chains are
And
required. This is from Baxter to Truckee.
Effect.
on 80.
61's up.
Slow. Let's go up to the mountain now in just a little bit to Soda Springs.
Sound
Because they'll be
61.
fine.
Package
KCRA
71 with
3's
B.
Maricela de la Cruz.
I don't have an
with the
out
snow.
cue for
You can
this.
see the snow is falling all around you, Maricela.
Sound full 61. 3 eventually a cross shot to weather.
Well, for the last hour and a half, the snow has been falling pretty steady, and we did notice that
Stand by 71
throughout
package.
the morning and afternoon driving
Okay.
eastbound on Interstate
Pulse
80,
A.
people were pretty cautious. Traffic was pretty light, and at the gas stations we've been stopping at, this is the third gas station we pulled over in, and we have noticed very few people, just pretty much locals out here trying to gas up and get those last-minute essentials for the next few days.
Stand by 71. Roll. Sound. Take 71 on the package. Runs 56 seconds. What was the out cue again? Open to drivers is the out cue. First at 27 here. 61 will tag. Will then transmap 63.
afternoon to grab last-minute snacks.
You can
and
advance to the
gas.
next monitor 4, please.
As locals hunker down, over 160 workers are clearing roads from Auburn to the Nevada state line, including Highway
About
20
30
between
out.
Nevada
She is starting
City
off camera.
and the I-80 connector,
Stand by
which
on
is
A.
only open to residents.
The
B, I
rest
mean,
areas
Pulse
are full
B.
of snow, so right now we had to close Donner.
Pulse B.
And that's pretty typical. We just haven't had the manpower to get in there with our blowers and clear it. We're focused on Interstate 80 and trying to keep that as clear as we can. So the rest areas won't.
We're about 10 away.
Reopen anytime
Preset
soon.
61 next.
Highway 20 will remain closed indefinitely until it's safe.
Back at about 5.
Lanes of traffic open
Preset
to
61
drivers.
sound. Dissolve sound. We're on 61. We will transmap 63 next with B and tie, then 3 cross shot to weather.
Caltrans says that they are not expecting a break through the weekend. They are getting ready, expecting,
Stand by.
you know,
Stand by your
the
transmap to
worst,
63.
And really getting ready for that rain mixed with snow that could cause different
And Pulse A.
problems like flooding and blocked
Stand by your
drainage.
transmap,
We're
Mike
live in
Ty.
Soda Springs, Maricela de la
And
Cruz, KCRA
effect.
News.
A lot going on.
On
So,
63.
let's move over to Highway 50 now. Live look at
Set a wipe
Myers.
to
You
camera
can see
3,
we've got
cross shot
snow
next.
on the lens here. Chains
Stand by
are
both
required
mics.
on 50
Stand by
from
Mark.
East of Kybers.
Actually,
to Myers
preset
right now.
3.
This is the roundabout, and you can see we've
Both
got some
mics.
cars going slowly around that. You can definitely still see the asphalt underneath the snow, but again, chains are
Mike
required.
Mark. Dissolve.
It's not just roads that will be an
Ready,
issue,
1.
so will power, especially as the wind starts to pick up.
Yeah,
And-
for more on the wind, let's go back over to Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan.
It's certainly
Take.
breezy out there. We've had many areas that have had gusts up around 30, 32 miles an hour. And as usual,
Lose his
the
name.
strongest winds are going
Advanced
to be on the
monitor
east side of the
4.
valley.
Camera
These
2
are
is
the
next at a big
current
left 2 and
sustained winds, not the
62.
gusts that we're seeing right now. Lincoln tends to be one of the windiest spots right now. Sustained wind at 21.
Once
We've
Mark
had
is
gusts
clear,
around
camera 1
31.
stays at
Auburn
monitor
right now
3
sustained
for
at
Heather's
17.
tees.
At McClellan, another one of those spots that usually gets some really gusty winds right now, sustained at 29. Mather earlier saw a gust of 33. Right now, sustained winds at 22. And farther to the south, we also expect the San Joaquin County and Stanislaus County areas to get rather gusty, and especially on the east side of those counties. So let me show you the gusts that we're expecting later on tonight. This is 8 o'clock tonight. You notice Stockton, Modesto, Valley Springs, Ione, all getting gusts into the upper 30s. That's stronger than we have right now. Later on tonight, let's stop this around 10 o'clock. Maybe some gusts around 40 to 50 around Ione and Valley Springs, up around 40 in Rockland, Folsom, El Dorado Hills. Those areas could continue to see gusts in that range. And when we start seeing gusts around 40, 45, or 50, that's when we have the possibility of having damage to trees and maybe power lines and that sort of thing. And that certainly is a possibility tonight between about 8 and about 2 o'clock in the morning. By the time we get to early tomorrow morning, by the time the sun comes up,
Right, ready,
tomorrow
camera
morning,
2, stand by
the
your
winds
mics.
will be calming down, at least from that level,
Stand
to
by.
possibly cause damage.
Ready,
What
2.
we'll likely see tomorrow is a breezy day,
And-
but the possibility of damage is just in that window tonight and into the very
Mics
early
up, ready,
morning
2.
hours tomorrow. Back to you.
Take 2, big left
Thank
2
you.
and
As that
62
wind, rain,
next.
and snow pickup, agencies across
Ready the
Southern
box,
California
and-
are ready for everything from flooding to possible power
Take.
outages.
Sound 62. Danika's up 62 with A. Ready it.
Sacramento right now after talking with
And-
SMUD and Sac Metro Fire. What are they doing to prepare, Danica?
Take a full sound package in 72.
Yeah, both agencies tell me they're watching the
I don't have an Alki for this one either.
forecast and bringing in extra crews. We know
Stand by
back in
72
January,
sound
we saw
package.
strong winds that knocked down
Pulse A.
trees into homes, leaving damage behind like this. And while we're not exactly expecting
Stand by
that same
72
amount of
sound.
wind, this is a good reminder to be prepared for the worst.
Roll. Sound. Take 72 on the package. Runs 131. First at 13. 62 will then transmap to gold. TV2 in monitor
Leading
3,
to
please.
potential widespread outages.
SMUD is closely monitoring weather conditions as we speak.
Pulse
to
B.
make adjustments as needed. SMUD has added crew members who will
Pulse
be
B.
on standby who are ready to address any
TV2, not
potential
24.
power outage that are related to this upcoming storm.
SMUD says they have more than 200 team
Next to
members
41.
ready to respond.
Heather, you'll be at monitor 3 for your next tees coming up here.
To monitor, to deal with customer
We're about at 1 minute out.
to help crews who are out in the field.
Agencies across
Stand by
the
on B.
county are teaming up to keep the public safe.
Whether that's Sacramento County OES,
Pulse B.
PG&E, SMUD, other fire response agencies, or law enforcement.
Pulse B.
to really make sure
Runs
that
131. We're
we're
45 back. 62 will tag.
to make sure we're
TV2 Mon
proactive
3, yes,
and
please.
we're
TV2.
prepared fully going into this storm.
Metro Fire faced with challenging rescues during the storms in January.
We know that we're going into this. We're potentially
We're 30
gonna
out.
have to upstaff certain resources. Our crews are going to be working obviously day in and day out. Our air operations on the last storm, we're flying through horrendous weather events. pulling people out of tree limbs or on the hoods of their cars to rescue them. They had no other options.
Now they're pleading with the community to do your part ahead of the
Back
storm.
in 10, Ready 62 sound.
Have your sandbags if you're in a
Requiring rescue, I think, is the out cue back in 5. Ready 62, and
too late. Don't drive through standing water.
take sound. Standing water. We'll transmap gold next with Ty.
Both agencies tell me they met with their crews this afternoon to make sure that everyone was on the same
Stand by the
page.
transmap.
They
Stand by
also
Ty's
tell me
mic.
to check their websites and their social media.
Default
for
monitor
tips on
4
how
when
to
you
stay
can.
safe
Stand
during
by.
these storms.
Stand by your
In Midtown,
transmap.
Danica
Mike
Hill,
Ty.
KCRA
Affect
News.
gold.
All right, Danica, thank you. And an evacuation order remains in effect for the new
Stand by to
area
change
in San
gold.
Joaquin River. This is east of River Road and south at Crow's
2 is
Landing
next.
Road. This is a
Stand by
sparsely
Lisa's
populated
mic.
area. Stanislaus County reports that there are also evacuation warnings just west
Mike
of River
Lisa,
Road.
stand by on
An
gold.
evacuation shelter is set up at
Change
Patterson High
gold.
School.
Several cities and counties have set
Two
up
shot
sandbag
next, then camera
locations
1
with
for the
posted
pump.
Sandbag requirements and locations.
Ready 2,
Just go to
stand by your card,
KCRA.com and the KCRA 3 app. It's free to download. You want to do that right now.
Take 2, card in, ready 1 with A. Stand by Heather. Mike Heather. Ready 1, take 1, break is next, preset
Reservoir
black.
managers across Northern California are fully focused on flood control mode. We'll look at the current storage
And
as well as planned releases over the next couple
card
of days.
full, roll the break, fade.
All you alarm snoozing,
Nicely
morning
done.
motivating, get the kids out